The new year is just around the corner, and now is the perfect time to start working on those strategies to help you achieve success as a creator, entrepreneur, or business owner in 2023. Hey there, I'm Juan and welcome back to IG Creator Academy's YouTube channel, where I share my best tips, tricks, and learnings from my 10 years of experience as a content creator turned CEO to help you grow and monetize your social media presence easy and fast. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 of the best and out-of-the-box strategies that you're going to have to implement in your social media accounts next year to help you not only grow them, but also to help you achieve business growth. Gone are the days when social media strategy would be just posting, engaging, and that's it. Nowadays, you have to have a solid and strong strategy based on your goals, on your business goals, and your brand's goals in order to achieve whatever you're looking for. Whether it's brand awareness, business growth, community building, you need proper solid strategies for this. And this is why I created this video, because I see that a lot of people, a lot of creators, entrepreneurs, people that are just getting started on Instagram or social media are completely lost when it comes to this. As I said, I'm going to be sharing 5 strategies that you need to implement next year. First strategy is to create more authentic content to deepen their relationships with your audience and strengthen the sense of community. People on social media have started to create realness and authenticity from their favorite creators and their favorite brands. They no longer want to see the perfect life, the perfect business, this inspirational, aspirational aspect of social media that used to be popular. Nowadays, it's changed completely and people are craving something else. They want real stories that are relatable to them and that make them feel as part of a greater whole, of a community. Let's be honest, we all want to be part of a community. As humans, we want to belong somewhere. The great news is that you can incorporate this very easily into your content by creating more community-based content. This is content that is slightly more personal, relatable, so you can talk about your personal journey, your stories, your struggles, your mistakes, things that you've done wrong, your challenges. This is what makes you a real human. Life is not perfect, life is not always pink. As entrepreneurs, as creators, we go through hard times. Share this with your audience because it will inspire them as well to see where you're at now, what you've gone through, and it will make them think that if you've done it, they can do it as well. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that everything you share should be negative. As I said before, you can also share your wins, your successes, your victories, but in a way that is relatable for your audience. Just show them you're a real human being and you've gone through hard moments, you've achieved success, and if you've done it, they can do it too. Strategy number 2 is to master storytelling to increase engagement and sales. More and more creators, entrepreneurs, and business owners have started to use social media as their main lead generation and sales tool. However, selling on social media is not as easy as just putting "buy from me" in your caption. You need to understand how to properly sell to people on social media, because remember that normally people are not on social media to be sold to. They're either looking for inspiration, looking for information, or just looking for entertainment. Learning how to tell stories through your content to evoke emotions in people is extremely important. Remember that people don't buy for logical reasons, they buy for emotional reasons. This strategy ties in perfectly with strategy number 1, because when you learn to tell stories that are authentic, that are real, that are relatable, you're essentially making people like you, trust you, and know you better. And you know that the like, trust, and know factor is essential for generating sales on social media. Luckily for you, telling stories on social media has never been easier, especially with the rise of video. Video is the perfect format to tell a story, to do storytelling. There are many different ways in which you can do this. For example, you can do a vlog style piece of content, a day in your life, use your voice to narrate what's going on, and then you can ask a question to generate more engagement at the end of this video. Or even you can add a specific call to action for people to get in touch with you if they want to achieve the same lifestyle that you're living, if they need help with anything. You can put that strong call to action at the end, and this will generate either more comments, more DMs, or more links to your link in bio and traffic to your website, to your sales page, etc. Strategy number 3 is to create more evergreen content in long-form platforms and repurpose it into micro content for short-form platforms. Competition will be higher than ever on platforms like Instagram, and it's going to be harder and harder to be discoverable by new people. This is why I really suggest you focus your efforts on creating long-form content on evergreen platforms like YouTube and your own website, your own blog. Google and YouTube are the top search engines in the world, and if you create content that is optimized correctly for these platforms, your content will be discoverable maybe for months or even years in the future, which means that it's an evergreen piece of content. This will result in more traffic to your website, which will result in more users in your social media accounts. This is why I definitely recommend you focus on creating blogs and YouTube videos and repurpose these macro pieces of content into micro pieces of content. How would this work? For example, you can take a blog post and use the text of the blog post as a script for your YouTube video. From this same blog post, you can create micro pieces of content. You can get a quote for Twitter, you can get an infographic for Pinterest, you can summarize this blog in a carousel post for Instagram, and from your YouTube, you can actually extract multiple micro pieces of content for your Reels, TikToks, and YouTube Shorts. The idea is that you work smarter, not harder. And this takes me to my next strategy. Strategy number 4, work smarter, not harder, and create data-driven content. Second guessing what you will post next week is a thing from the past, especially if you're going to be diversifying your content into multiple platforms. I strongly believe in the power of repurposing to expand your brand awareness and reach new audiences in new platforms. However, I am aware that every social media platform works differently and that your content will perform differently in each platform. That's why tracking your analytics is so important, and using the data, the information that you get from these is essential to optimize your strategy, because data is really the only reliable source to inform your efforts in social media. I love using Metrical to track my analytics for all my content across multiple platforms. They are extremely complete and insightful, and I can pull out reports really fast so that me and my team can look at what's working in each platform, what's not working, and based on this, we can optimize our content efforts. Because maybe quotes are crushing it on Instagram, but when it comes to Pinterest, they're performing really poorly. And strategy number 5 is to focus on more collaborations for more brand awareness and business growth. The social media economy is a collaborative economy, and content creators always put community first. In 2022, we saw a huge rise on collaborations, especially on Instagram, with their new collaborative feature that allowed you to do collaborative reels, carousels, but there are so many different ways in which you can collaborate outside of Instagram. You can do podcast interviews, guest blogging, and so much more. The idea is that by partnering with other industry experts, you will reach newer audiences and your brand awareness will increase. Besides this, collaborations can result in much bigger partnerships that can benefit your business. For example, we saw a lot of content creators and entrepreneurs partnering together this year to launch bigger programs, retreats, special products in order to be able to serve their audiences and communities much better. Alright, so those were my 5 top social media strategies for creators, entrepreneurs, and business owners in 2023. It's all about authenticity, storytelling, community, diversifying, and working smarter. Let me know if you're going to be applying any of these strategies for your social media account and business next year, and if you learned something new. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Instagram and social media tips and advice for creators and entrepreneurs. Bye bye.